good evening, everyone, team. Welcome back to the sessions. Let me start the session for today. Meanwhile, others can join parallelly. So, before starting the session for today, let me have a quick recap of what are the things that we discussed in the last week. So, last week, 2 days, we had demo sessions with respective to this Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications, right? So on January 29th and 30th, last week, Thursday and Friday, we have our two demo sessions with respective to this particular program. So, in the last two demo sessions, what we discussed at team, let me have a quick recap because we have a weekend in between. Probably some of you might be forgetting what we have discussed in the last week two sessions. To have a quick recap, on day one, that is on 20, that was on 29th, I introduced to you about this Oracle HCM cloud applications, and then we discussed about these things initially, team. First, I have walked through the concept of ERP. Then I explained you what is Oracle Fusion application is about, why companies will use this application in their day-to-day life, and also we discussed here the entire history of the Fusion application. When Oracle introduced this technology in the market, prior to this, what are the technologies that we have? That all background history we have discussed here. Then we discussed about the types of companies involved. Okay, what is service provider company, who is client or customer, who is consulting company. Once we learn this program or this technology, in what sort of companies that we will be recruited. Okay, these all things we discussed here in types of companies involved. Then we talk about Fusion environment releases, like when Oracle introduced the Fusion applications in the market, what was the version that they came up with? Since then, how it got evolved, then what is the latest version of the Fusion application? And also, we discussed about the quarterly upgradation policy. Every year, how many times Oracle will provide upgradation to their application. During that time, how the versioning sequence Oracle following, we have seen that also, team. And then we discussed about the modules we have in this particular technology. What are the entire modules in Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications? What comes under functional? What comes under technical? As part of this training program, what modules that we are going to cover in this? And once you learn this technology, what sort of roles in the market companies will recruit you? What is the high demanded role? These all things we discussed in our day one demo class. Career opportunities, packages, or the career graph, how in the next 15-20 years your career prospects in this respective technology. These all things we discussed in our day one demo. So even till now people joining, I told you team, please join every day by sharp 7 p.m. so that you will not miss the topics that what we planned for that day. By 7:05, 7:10, if you start joining, what we are discussing for that day, you will be carried away with that topic. So from tomorrow, sharp by 7 p.m. please join the Zoom so that we can also complete the session as per the schedule. Right. Next, on day 2, that is on Jan 30th, on Friday, the second session was happened, demo 2. During that session, I explained you Oracle Knowledge Repository, like how to go to Oracle standard documentation access in the internet, how to go and how to access the implementation guides and all, on top of the materials that what we are providing, how you can access them, that all we have seen team. And also during that session only, I introduced it to you the environment release documents also. Every quarterly upgrade, when Oracle upgrading the system, Oracle will provide the release document for every module, what new functionalities Oracle bringing in the system, right? So how to access that release notes, that all also we have seen in the knowledge repository team. And then on Friday, I have given you brief details about the certification process. As such, some of the students having the requirement of certification, how in the Fusion applications in our HCM cloud, certification concept will work out. What is the cost of the certification exam? Then the pattern of the exam, pass percentage, what is the cost, how to book the exam. These all details I explained you in the last session team. And most importantly, what I told you, as of now, certification is not mandatory criteria for your interview preparation or interview selection process. That all we discussed it team. And then I introduced it also to the Fusion applications on Friday. I told you our Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications are completely on a cloud-based technology. So cloud-based means what? How the Fusion application will be accessible, that all we discussed it team. What I told you, whenever any company, I take an example here as a Tata Group. So for example, Tata Group purchased the product from Oracle, like they want to use this application in their day-to-day HR activities. So when any company buy the product from Oracle, how or in which form the application will be delivered, I told you. What are the different names or terminologies that we can refer the Fusion applications in the real world? These all things also I told you on Friday, right? And then customer to customer, when Oracle selling the product in the market, how the 4-character pod number will be unique, that also I told you, correct? Customer to customer, in their instance or environment, the 4-character pod number will be unique, I told you. So these all basic information about our Fusion HCM cloud applications we have gone through on Friday session. Now today, as we started our regular classes team, first I will introduce to you Oracle Fusion HCM cloud application. Let me walk through the basic home screen functionalities. So Kumar, why can't we directly start the subject? That is not serve the purpose here. We have to go step by step. Okay. So first understand how the look and feel of the application is. What are the basic home screen functionalities we have? Because every day we have to start using them. So what are these? Let us understand today. And then if time permits, I'll give an intro about our very first module. As I told you, whenever you learning this particular technology, either from me or anywhere else, or once you join any organization, you are working for a client project implementation, the very first module knowledge that you should have will be security administration. Why also, I will tell you. But before that, let me introduce to you how the Fusion applications looks like. Once we log in, what are the basic home screen functionalities we have? So getting understanding about our Fusion applications is what today we are going to see. Okay. Now, so as I told you, how the Fusion applications will be accessible, team. If you have a good internet connection and a good laptop, you can start accessing the Fusion application I told you. So just in the form of this web link, this is our Fusion application, team. Just to go to any browser, Google, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Edge browser, anything. But Oracle suggested browser for their Fusion applications is Firefox. How we have Google Chrome, Internet Explorer. We have also one search engine, that is not search engine, browser, that is Firefox we have. That is actually Oracle suggested, but I am comfortable in Google Chrome. I am very much habituated to this. You can also use that only, team. So just go to your Google, type that instance link, the web link, enter, so that it will prompt you to this sign in page. Already in the WhatsApp community, we have shared this practice instance link to you. People who joined late, probably the messages are priorly sent on Saturday only, Friday only. You might be missing that. Don't worry. After the session today, we'll reshare that in the community. Who joined lately, you can find the latest chat in the community. You can find them. So once you copy paste your URL in the Google Chrome or Firefox, this will be the sign in screen that you will be landing upon. So this is your pod number, ETAZ. Okay, we have the pod number now here in our instance, ETAZ. So this is the pod details, identity domain. If you see here, team, see. Then in order to log in into the Fusion system, we require username and password. Like how we have our Gmail account, how we will access our Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, your user ID and password, your account you will have no. Same way, in order to access the Fusion application, we require user account. So I have one account ready for today's session. I'm using that, team. So username and password. Okay. So I given username and password, team. Now if I click on sign in, I'll be able to enter into the system. So like every other application, whenever you are trying to log in, if you forgot your password or if you forgot your username, we have these options, team. Forgot password or need help. If you click on forgot password, you will be landing upon that link. See on that screen. See, so here forgot password, system asking me username or your email ID. So whenever your user account created in the system, some email ID might be given to that, right? So you can pass your email ID. Then you choose the option whether you forgot your username or you forgot your password. Select the option, team. If you select the forgot username and if you submit to this email ID, system will send the username details. If you select forgot password, system will send a password reset link, team. So like our Gmail, Facebook, Insta, same way, while you are logging into the system, if you forgot your password or username, you can ask the system. System will send the email to your email ID, team. That is about forgot password. Need help signing in also, that only. Both are same. Then Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications are multi-language supported applications. What is that multi-language, Kumar? See, Oracle having their customers across the world. This is not only constrained to US country. Oracle based out of United States, so only their product will be used in US. Nothing like that. Oracle is such a big company across the world in many countries. Oracle customers they have. So in order to give more localized experience to them, whenever they are using the application, if the application is there in their own native language, easy to handle, easy to understandable, and more localized experience they will get. So Oracle also supporting multi-language supported applications in the market. For example, if you see the mobile, generally our parents or grandparents, they will use the mobile in our own native language. They can switch the language from English to Telugu, Telugu to Hindi, Hindi to Malayalam, whatever it is. That is their convenient to use the mobile. Same way, Fusion applications are also multi-language supported application. Whenever you log in into the system, you can choose your preferred language. In which language you're expecting the application. Let's say my client is from Middle East country, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, something. So they want to use the application in their own native language team. So select Arabic here. See, enter application, change it to Arabic. Everything change it to Arabic. See. So if I click on sign in, application will come in Arabic language. Or let's say if my client is from some Germany or French, okay, France, they want to use in their language, then French. So everything is in French now. So here we have the option to select team. In which country? Don't ask me, Kumar, Hindi is supported. That level we didn't get as of now. But definitely Oracle has to come up with that also, because in India also many companies using Oracle today. So they will also release that patch also. But as of now, whatever in the list, these all languages are supported for Fusion system. So whenever the users using the application, they want to use in their localized language, they can keep the filter here and they can sign in. That will not impact all people who using the application. Only for myself, my login will come with that language team. Right? Now let me put it back in English. Now everything came back to English. So now I have my user account. I'll log in team. So for you people to practice application, user ID and password we have shared. You can practice it. But Kumar, how come the user accounts will be created in the system? Or when we go for the projects in the real time, how our accounts will be created? That is what security module is there. Next, we are going to start is that only. Okay. So at that point of time, I will tell you. Now let me use one of my existing user login. Have something called hcm.lab. Okay, I'm giving the password. So once we give the username and password, and if you sign in, it will take you to the main login screen of the Fusion system. So this is our Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud application screen. This is the look and feel, the main home screen. Good evening, HCM Lab. That is my account name. Okay. Then I have some sections coming up here. I have a tile here. If I click on this arrow, some options are moving here. Then if I select any option here, under that some options, sub icons are coming. Let us see what are all these things. So this is the main home screen of our Fusion applications. Okay. So this entire area, this en this entire area that we are seeing, wherever my cursor is moving team that I'm selecting here, this entire area we call it as Springboard. So let us understand some terminologies now. Okay. This entire area, we call it as Springboard. Within Springboard, whatever the options we are seeing, sales, Redwood sales, service, me, procurement, my client group, help desk, and if I click on this arrow towards the right team, I have many options coming up here. See? So these all options, what we are seeing, we call them as functional areas. This entire area, we call it as Springboard. Within that, each section, we call it as functional area. Me is one functional area. Service is one functional area. My client groups is one functional area. Help desk is one functional area, right? Then again under that we have sub options team. If I select my client groups, I have candidate sourcing, new person, person management. These we call it as sub functional areas in the system. So this is functional area. Under that, what we have, we call them as sub-functional areas in the system. New person, person management, absences, workforce scheduling, time management, goals. These all are sub-functional. So me is a functional area. Personal information, connections, journeys, pay, celebrate. These all are sub-functional areas team. So Springboard is this one. Within Springboard, we have functional areas and sub-functional areas within them. Then the top left, we have three lines coming up here, team. In the top left, three lines. What are they? If I keep my cursor over there, we call it as navigator. Three lines we have now. That we call it as navigator team. So if I click on that team, a bar will open from left to right. So whatever that we see in the Springboard, all these functional areas, here we have horizontally sleeping. Okay, horizontal means half. Okay, like that. Sales, Redwood sales, same here we can see in the vertical way. Vertical way means straightly. See, a bar will open. Here same option, sales, Redwood sales, service, me, procurement, my client group, help desk, see? Sales, Redwood sales, service, me, procurement, my client group, same options we have team here. And if I expand that in the navigator, my client group, if I expand this, see, I have all my sub-functional areas in that. Hiring, candidate sourcing, journeys, new, same. If I come to my client group, candidate sourcing, new person, person management, absence manage, whatever we have here, same we will have here also team. Huh? Then if I expand me, then we have the options here. If we expand product management, what we have there, benefits, same. If I come to benefits here, so what I have here team, the same options I'll have here also. Employee wellness, enrollment, plan configuration, evaluation and reporting, same options. So whatever that we see in the Springboard area, here also we can see all of them team. We call it as navigator. So if you want to select anything, either you can go here or you can come to navigator and you can pick up. It's up to your convenience team, right? Then here we are seeing some logo coming as vision. As it is a training environment team, we are seeing it with some dummy logo Oracle given. But if your client asking, Kumar, we want our logo to be coming up here, that all we can do, that we'll see in this topic team. We have a concept called sandbox. Customization and personalizations we will do here. Okay, then I'll show you. But we have a provision. I'm just telling you that thing. So these things we have here. And then we have some icons coming up here on the top. What are these team? Home button, first of all. Like any other application in the market, or let's say you take up your mobile as an example team. In your mobile, you be on any screen. If you want to come to the main home screen, what you will do? Immediately you will click on the home button. So when you click on the home button, you will come to the main home screen team. Same way here also. You be on any screen. For example, I'm going to my client group and some option I'm going person management. Okay. My client group, person management. Now some screen I'm into. If I want to go back, simply don't use back arrow. Never back arrow will work. Okay. Many times the back arrows will fail. So we should not click on the back arrow. Every time it won't work, team. Only for few screens only it will select if you come back. So generally you be on any screen. For example, I came to my client group, new person. So generally, once we configure entire system, all modules, we hand it over to the client. The client side HR people started using the system in their day-to-day life. They will come here for hiring an employee like that team. So any screen you be on, if you want to cancel it and if you want to come to the main home screen, click on home button. One click. Sometimes what happens is mandatory fields will stop us. Just click on home button. Now see page is loading. It will be taking me to the home screen. So home button is that one team. You be on any screen. You want to come back to the main home screen of the application. You will be coming here. Then we have star button. What do you mean by star button team? Favorites and recent items. Means what? See, how many of you know the detailed options in the Google Chrome? I don't know. In Google Chrome also, we have a concept called bookmarking the tabs. See, these all are what team? These all are the URLs that I bookmarked, what I frequently uses in the application team. So we have the concept of bookmarking right here. You can select that bookmarking the tab means for future purpose, any website that you want to save it, you can save in your browser team. Same way, okay, same way in the Fusion application also, okay, same way in the Fusion application also, any screen that you want to add as a favorite. For example, I'll tell you with a simple example team. So there is one employee in your client organization who is working as a HR associate or something. So his day-to-day activities will be what? Every day once he come to the office, after he logging, because it's a HR portal of your client company, correct? This clarity everyone have. So what is the duty of that person is every day, whoever the people selected in the interviews, all their employee records, he will create in the system. So generally for hiring the employee, HRs will come here team, my client group, new person. Okay. Then for hiring the employee, they will come here. So every day that person duty will be after logging into the system, after coming to the office, he will come to my client groups. He will go to new person and he will come to hire an employee task and he will perform the hiring transaction in the system. This is his daily routine task every day. So what he can do, he can be on that screen, whatever the task that he is performing every day, he can be on the screen. He can add that as his favorite in his login. So star button. Okay, come to star button. Okay, then come to favorites here. You can click on add to favorites team. Okay, so here you can create your folder. Some people already define something like my everyday work tasks, something the folder for my understanding purpose I'm giving thing. So this hire an employee task I'm adding in this folder, save and close. Okay, this is done. Next, after hiring the employee, every day he will come to my client group and he will go to person management and he will do some updations to the records and all. Then even this screen also, search person screen, I want to add as favorite team. So go to favorites, add to favorites. So already your folder you created, no, my everyday work tasks. In that folder, I am adding that also. Now we added them in the favorites team. So the very next day, when that person comes, when he log in, so he has to go to my client group, new person, hire an employee, rather than going that simply if we click on the star button favorites, my daily task, they are coming up. See, hire an employee, search person. So directly if we click on this task, system will take him to that hire an employee screen. So it bypassing two levels rather than going to rather than going to rather than going to after logging in going to my client group going to new person and then clicking on hire an employee directly see once after he log in into the system favorites button okay my daily routine task whatever the folder I given team and I can click on it team. So generally, whatever your most frequent performable tasks in the system, screens in the system, you can add them as your favorites team. So it's a bookmarking concept in the browser how we have within the Fusion application. Favorites is that one. Your favorite tasks you can list here. Quickly you can able to access them from here team. Then recent items. Generally, in our browsers also, history button will be there. For example, you worked on some websites. After 1 hour, you want to refer something. So you can go to history and you can check out, right? Whatever you have did the browsing and all. Same way, within the Fusion system, recent items, if I go, see just before this, I came to new person screen. Prior to that, hire an employee. Prior to that, search person. Then again, prior to that, hire an employee. These all my recent transactions that I did in the system. So recent items I can pick up from here team. So favorites and recent items is that one. Home button, we all know. Then we have some flag symbol. What is this? This is called as watch list. So if I click on it, what will come? So I'm getting some watch list. So whatever the actions that pending on me, that generally I can see, but this is mostly financials, supply chain perspective team. This is HCM people. Generally, we don't use this watch list concept. See, one more clarity, rather confirmation I want to give to every one of you. Because in fact, one of the participant from your batch only on Saturday, he was asking me this question. I told him, but just to give a clarity to everyone, I want to mention that. What is that question is? I think Sudhakar, someone, I exactly forgot the name because many calls have been speaking last 2, 3 days. He was asking me a question, Kumar, in our demo class one, you told that on Thursday, in Oracle Fusion, be concentrated, very important. Basic thing only, many of you might know, but let me make you clear for everyone. Kumar, you told us in the demo, a slide mentioned there, Oracle Fusion application product families. Under Oracle Fusion application, there are different products that Oracle offering, you are telling. One of them we are going to learn, that is Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud. Similarly, you told that Oracle Fusion Financials is there for finance activities to perform. Oracle Fusion Supply Chain is there. Oracle Fusion CRM is there. Procurement is there. PPM is there, no Kumar. So when any client buy the product from Oracle, will they get different environments for all these products? For HCM, separate application, like separate instance, separate URL. For finance, separate URL. Or supply chain, separate? No. No, that question really important. He asked me that I want to make you clear. When any customer buy the product from Oracle, it's a complete one-stop solution to the customer's team. All the products will be delivered within the same application. So if client subscribing only HCM modules and functionalities, they will get. If they are buying financials, supply chain also, they want to use in Fusion only, everything will be delivered within the same application only. So don't think that for finance separate URL, supply chain separate URL, then we will integrate these systems. Nothing like that. It's a one single system. Within that, we work on HCM activities. Finance people will work on finance activities. Supply chain people and operations people will work on them, their activities. See, procurement is there. Procurement is what? What to do with HCM? Or sales is there. In HR, what is sales? Why this coming? Because our demo environments team licensed with all the products of Fusion. Within that, we have HCM, financial, supply chain, PPM, CRM, everything. So that will be differentiated based upon the security we have team. So HCM people will have only HCM modules access. Finance people will have finance module access. That I will tell you how to restrict that when we come to security next. But why I'm telling this suddenly is this watch list concept is there. No, this is mainly used by them. So in finance, see this additions, journals, payment files, receipts, credit memos, payment process, expenses, invoices, payments, remittances, compensation we have, but this also we don't use team from HCM. So this is something related to finance and supply chain product. You can ignore it straight away. From HCM point of view, we never use that, ignore. Okay, then we have bell icon with some option with some number coming. What is this team? Notifications. What is this notification is about? I was telling you on Thursday when I'm explaining you the course curriculum and all, we have something, a module called workflows and approvals in the Fusion system. I was telling you there was a module in the Fusion, there is a module in the Fusion system called, not was, there is a module in the system called workflows and approvals team. What this module will do, I told you, across every module in the system, core HR, absence, payroll, talent, compensation, TL, there are different transactions that HR people, employees will perform. So whenever these transactions are being performed in the day-to-day life, if you want to trigger that for an approval to the manager, for example, team, you take core HR module. Generally, in Fusion system, in core HR module, employee hiring, employee transfer, promotion, demotion, these all will be handled. My client telling me, Kumar, in my organization, whenever any HR hiring a new employee, Kumar, it should go for concerned manager approval. Or Kumar, whenever HR doing a transfer to any employee, it should go for concerned manager's approval. Or Kumar, in absence management module, whenever any employee apply the leave in the system, it should go for concerned manager for approval. So we have a concept called workflows and approvals team. So in every module, different transactions, we can set up a flow. When this transaction happened, to whom the approval should trigger. So in the Fusion system, this bell icon is related to that workflows and notifications team. See, now I got some approval notification to my login. Something action required, some task is there here, team. If I approve, the transaction will complete. If I reject, that will get rejected, team. So the HR people, the managerial cadre people, whatever the approvals triggering to them, they will access in this bell icon. So what is this? what are these approvals, how to control these approve reject buttons. These all things we will be talking in our approvals module. But as of now, I'm making you touch with the basic home screen functionalities, what all we have. So this notification is related to that team. This is not required. This is something related to the help desk. We are not seeing that, ignore that team. Then once after you logging in, here we have navigator, top left, right? Then if you come to the right side cursor, if you keep team, your username will come, HCM lab, right? HL coming. So that is settings and actions button. Settings and actions button. So if I click on it, team, a pop-up will open here by name settings and action. Click on it, settings and action. So every day after the work, if the user they want to log out of the system, they can come here and they can click on sign out. Signing out of the Fusion application will be here, team. Then we can talk here some options like personalization, accessibility settings. If I go here, even in our mobile also we have them, team. If you go to settings, either it is iPhone or Android, whatever it is, go to settings, you have developer mode, team. There you have accessibility settings, default mode, screen reader mode, something if you want to zoom in, okay. Then screen reader mode, color contrast of the application, currently standard. If you want a high contrast, you can apply, team. Basic cosmetic feature, you can explore it later on also, that you can see here. Then set preferences. Here we have to talk about few functionalities which are important. Set preferences, team. So if I come here, what we have? Preferences, general preferences, okay, regional, language, password. We have multiple options, team. So if we come to preferences, general preferences, regional, if you come, team. So here you can set up the details of your client application, your client country. So in the entire system, date format, time format, number format, currency, you can set up, team. So if your client is from India, you can select India. If your client is from US, Ghana, any Kenya, whatever it is, team, you can select that. So here, date format, time format, number formats. What are very important, please focus here. I'll show you practically how it works now. Interview question also, by the way. Okay, 5-star market question. Date format. What is this date format, Kumar? See, in the Fusion system, next, whenever you go to your modules and whenever you're working, whatever the screen you go, any date type fields you are experiencing, how the format of that field should be coming. I'll show you, see. Now I am on this screen. As it is a cloud application, we have the advantage to work simultaneously in different tabs. Let me keep this tab like this. I'm clicking on the right side mouse button. How to duplicate tab? Keep the cursor on the tab here. Okay. Then click on right side mouse button. Right click, not left. Right click. Then pop-up will come. Duplicate. One more window will open. Remove after .com. Enter. Now see one more window that we will be landing upon, team, here. Okay. So I am on this screen. Parallelly we are working. Okay. Now what is this date format? I'll show you, see. Now you go to any screen in the system. For example, if I go to my client group, new person, huh? And if I go to hire an employee screen, okay, here I have, team, date formatted, see, hire date or date of birth. These are date formatted fields, team. Currently, what is the format that they have? Date, month, year. See, when I select any date here, team, date, month, year. That is coming from here, team. Date, month, year. Now see what I'm doing. Date format, I'm changing it to some other format like, see, YYYY, MMMDD. Some other format I given like this. Let me save. Okay. Now see, team. Now parallelly we are working, right? Let me refresh the screen. Let me go back. Let me go back and come in again. Now please observe, when I go to the screen, the date type of field you see. Now what is the format coming? Earlier date, month, year. Now date, month, sorry, year, month, date. YYYY, MMM, That is the format coming. See what format I give. Now if you select any date here, team. Now we select any date, the format coming like this. It's not about hire an employee. Try to understand. Throughout the Fusion application, any screen you go, wherever date type of fields are there, how the format of that field should be maintained, that we can set up at Preferences tab. Date formats. Okay. This also client will tell you. You and me should not decide. See, this is client application. Anything that you are updating, client has to tell us. We are there just as a workers to configure their system as a consultants. We should not take any decision of our own. So these all client will tell us in the requirement team. So date format, then time format. In Fusion system, if you go to some screens team, particularly in the OTL module, time capturing fields will be there. Then if you go to payroll module, compensation module, number format fields means what team? In that field, you have to capture numbers. So what should be the format of the numbers? How many decimals it should carry? So these attribute formats you can set up here, team. Date format, time format, number format, currency, time zone, these all details, team. So these all as per our country regional information, what client want, we have to provide that, team. So this we have here regional, then language. See, while we logging into the system, language option we have. If you want to use the application in the own native language, I told you can switch that. For example, while logging in, you have not done that. You logged in with English. Now you want to switch the language of your own native. From here you can do. If you come to language team, currently the entire system is in English. So you want it in Croatian, Dutch, Finnish, whatever it is. Select that. Select that. Every three things you have to current session display name. Save and close. Now see, the entire application will switch to Finnish. See everything change it to Finnish. See, if I come here, the entire application will come in Finnish language now. See, except my name, everything. These all are what? Is English, huh? My client groups, everything changed to Finnish language. See, so after logging into the system, if you want to switch the language of your application also, you can do that, team. So come here, again go to set preferences. I know the navigation, I'm coming directly, team. Come to the language, then set up, team. American English. American English. Save and close. Now the application will change to English language again. This is what, team. Then accessibility settings, whatever we seen here, the same will be embedded within this also in preferences, same. Then password, team. So if any user for their application user account password, if they want to reset, they can go and reset the password here, team. These are self-explanatory only. You can also check out at later point. See, current password you can pass, then new password, confirm new password, and you can save and close, team. So that is password resetting. Okay. Then watch list, same whatever we see here, that embeds here, team, watch list. Then this financials cloud, service, knowledge, sales cloud, these are not related to HCM, ignore, team. So this is related to Oracle Fusion CRM. This is Oracle Fusion Financials Cloud. From HCM point of view, these things only we have to know, remaining not required. So let me come back to the home screen and then again go to settings and action. So these things we can talk here on the main home screen. Then we have administration area. So edit pages, edit global page, manage configuration. These all are part of our sandbox module. Customization and personalization. I told you, right? Here your client asking the logo to change, or this background, this blue color, they want it in white color, or these tiles they want to rename. These icons they want some other options. Or when I go to any screen, let's say client telling me, Kumar, let's say on this hiring screen, can you please rename this style? Hire an employee as hire an worker. Huh? Or Kumar, this mandatory field is there, no star mark field. That one make it non-mandatory. Or this middle name currently optional field. Give the star mark to this. These all page level customizations. So these we will be covering during that time. These topics are related to that only team. These all related to that. Edit pages, configurations, global page template, sandbox topic. Then we have setup and maintenance screen. So this is our FSM, functional setup manager task. Going forward, starting from next session team, any module that we take. So generally, this is the Excel sheet I am going to use every day in our classes. For example, I want to start core HR module team. In every module, I have list of configurations that I need to perform. This Excel sheet I have not shared with you so far. Once I start, then I will share with you. Okay. So core HR is there. These are the list of configurations we have to do in core HR module. For them, the task name in the system to configure. This is for global HR. Then this is for absence management module. Then for payroll module, we have list of configuration. Like that, for every module, we have the list of configurations or setups to do team. So any module you take, okay, if you want to implement core HR, absence, payroll, the navigation will be from here. Every day from now onwards, next 3 months, every day I will come to settings and action, administration, setup and maintenance. We call this as FSM task. From here only, all our setups we can configure and we can maintain. Kumar, what are setups, how to configure, that you will get in next 1-2 days time. Okay. Then highlight flex field, we have one option. In our core HR module only, we are going to see. We have one topic called flex fields in the Fusion system. So that point of time, I'll tell you what is that. So here, as of now, these things are sufficient. These all troubleshooting, diagnostics, these all, once we get into the deep diving of subject, you will understand all these functionalities. On Friday, in our day two, I have introduced it to you Oracle's knowledge repository, correct? Where in the internet you can go and you can access Oracle delivered documents for entire HCM, release notes and all. What I told you, go to the browser and type as docs.oracle.com and you can go, I told you. But within the Fusion system also, Oracle embedded hyperlink to access their repository. Once you come to settings and action under troubleshooting, uh, where is that? Applications help here team. If you come here, click on it, you will be redirecting to which see one more tab open towards the right. What is that? docs.oracle.com. This is the one, no? We landed upon last time on Friday. See? So within Fusion system also, you can have a hyperlink available here where it will take you directly to the Oracle repository. If you come to applications help, directly screen is loading docs.oracle.com. So here you can pick up which product HCM, human resource. Then see all books. Okay. Then implementation or filter you can keep. Then you can find all the module documents. Release notes. here cloud readiness, HCM, see 26A. We have seen all this on Friday. So either you can go directly or from the application also you can able to access them team. That is help applications help. Or let's say you want to check out what is the latest version of your application or what is your version of the application team. Under settings and action, if you come to about this application, you can see team. Now only I'll prove you one thing. On Friday, how many of you remember? I don't know. This was 25D. Just 2 days back, team. 2 days back. On Friday, that was on 30th January, in the same time when we have the class, it was 25D. The release version was what? 25D. I told you in the next week we will have the upgrade of this current year first quarter 26A. This is the proof. On Saturday we have an upgrade that is on 31st team. From 25D our application upgraded to 26A. I also told you take the screenshot. The numbering also will come like this. Now let us compare. See. This one I had given you on Friday session. Now see 26A 11.13.26.01.0. What is that here? 11.13.26.01.0. So now you can confirm that our training will be on our up-to-date upgrade application only. So this is the latest Fusion application version, that is 26A release 13. Next, by the time we complete our training, 3 months it will take. So Feb, March, April. So in the month of April, second quarterly upgrade of this year, we will receive 26B. That time it will go to 26B. That's okay. Just for information, I'm sharing that team. So this is what we can talk about team. So if I scroll down, then here we have things to finish section. What is this team? So generally, whatever the approvals the managers or HR will receive in the bell icon in the notifications area, the same notifications the managers are approved, HRs can also see from here also team. Same things to finish. From here also they can approve, reject the notifications and all. So these things here we can talk in our main home screen functionalities. So this is what for today topic. So getting in touch with you, the Fusion application, the look and feel, how to access the Fusion application, then what are the main home screen functionalities that you people should aware of before we starting our regular topics team. In tomorrow's session, I will be starting with our very first concept, that is security administration. Now, some of you might ask me a question. Kumar, why we have to start with security? Why can't I start with the talent management module? Or why directly I can start with payroll? We have to follow a protocol. For everything, there will be a process that which Oracle guides us. Because many of these are interdependent. Okay. You have to go in the sequential order only. If you zigzag that order, configurations will mess up. So whatever that you have to do in the real-time project, same sequence, the day you enter the company, the day the project allocated to you, what you will do in the system. From that level, I'll train you. So let's go step by step. Why we have to first learn security, I will introduce to you tomorrow. Then what is security, what we are going to do in this, right? And also how to configure the user accounts, how the security in the Fusion application built, that all we will talk here, team. So before taking up the questions for today, two things again I want to make you clear with every one of you, team. All are enrolled by today or day before, yesterday, something. Every one of you, please check out whether these two things happened or not. Why Kumar telling these many times? Why? Because last time also I told this. Again today I'm telling. That is important team. You paid the fee. Equally now you have to get the material access, video access, everything for yourself to start your preparation. You just paid the fee. It's probably our side also mistake might happen. We might not share you the access and you are just attending the classes every day. That doesn't serve the purpose, right? So please verify from your end also. Every one of you, I'm telling you, whether you received email related to our learning portal, because till yesterday whatever the demos happened we have shared them in the WhatsApp, but from today no recording will be shared in the WhatsApp unofficially. Everyone have to find your recordings within our portal only. That is the reason I am repetitively telling last day and today also, check out from your end your portal access you received or not. Okay, every one of you, we have shared the accesses to you. There is no one else pending. If anyone missing means that is the mistake probably from our side also, or the email ID that you might be given some wrong one or two words missing, I mean letters missing or something. Please check out that team, whether you received this portal or not. Every day you have to find your recordings in the learning portal only. Secondly, some people logging from eLearn, orange button is not yours. Please don't click on it and try to input your credentials. It won't work. Your login screen is yellow button, live classes. You enrolled for live program, right? Every day you're attending my class live. I'm taking up the session. This is your portal, live classes login. This is number one. Secondly, WhatsApp community link. From today, that any communication that I want to do, that is only for me to communicate with every one of you. It could be the instance access, it could be the materials access, it could be any on spot some document I want to share to you of that class. Okay, anything to communicate or regarding the class schedule. Probably sometimes we might be having a holiday or we might have a festival, we are giving a break. Anything related to the schedule, material, updates related to the class, everything, I'll be dropping in the community only. Please do reach out to the admin if the community link have not shared it to you. For that also, today morning, our team shared an email where you can find the link in that. If you click on it, you will redirect to the WhatsApp and you can directly add into that community. So these two things, my personal request to every one of you, check out from your end. Just if you attend everyday class and if you are keeping quiet, 10-15 days after if you come and ask me, Kumar, I don't know all these things, you are missing something really. Because you need a repetitive practice, you need videos to refer everything, right? So please do check out from your side team. So now let me go to the questions for today. Any questions in today's topic, online people?
Yeah,
Prasad,
hi
any question?
Kumar. Hi Kumar, I have one quick doubt.
Subhajit, yeah. Subhajit, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Please, Subhajit.
Kumar, yeah, actually you made the changes in the personalization tab. So I have one doubt that if the changes made through in personalization tab, that is happened for all enterprise level or that is happened for only for me, like if I made any
Generally,
changes.
it will happen to everyone except the language remaining will affect everyone. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Kumar, Arun here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kumar, my question is when you're changing the timing in the Fusion application, right?
Mhm.
So it will change it completely in the entire system or only for that application?
And our system, it will change. But for
And
that, we have a profile option where we can restrict only with a particular person also. but by default, it will come with global feature.
Okay, you mean to say complete in my lab the time system timing will change if I change it.
Change, yes, that will impact your reports, everything in the queries, what time formats you written and all. That's why we never touch. One time setups is all up.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hi Kumar, my name is Malik.
Manik.
Malik, M-A-L-I-K.
Malik. Yeah, please.
Yeah. So Kumar, actually, this fusion application is new to me. So actually, I'm into development. I'm an ATL developer.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to check with you in this part, as you have done some changes in the employee hierarchy and you have created the employee, the payroll stuff. So these all things will be created by HR, or do we have to create each and every user and then give it to HR and then from there they will take care, and this application will be accessed by HRs and as well as the clients and as well as the consultants. Is it right?
Correct. See, how it works is now
Hmm.
take an example. For example, Tata only, I'm taking example again. Now Tata want to
Okay.
use this application in their day-to-day life. Tata bought the product from Oracle. Tata given the project to Cognizant. So in Cognizant, we are working. We are the consultants in this technology in Cognizant. Now,
Okay.
what our role will be, we will configure all the modules in the system with all the functionalities. And then prior to Oracle Fusion, our client Tata might be using SAP or something. Example, till today, they might be using some other ERP, right? HCM system in their office, in their company. So
Okay.
we will also
Okay.
migrate all their employees' data from their old system to the Fusion system, and we will hand over to them. See, the application is ready. You are ready to use in your day-to-day life. Then what the Tata company employees will do in the Tata company, the HR people will be the primarily the users to the application. Then they will start performing whatever their day-to-day activities. Any new hires happening, then they will hire them. Then payrolls they will attach, leaves they will attach. And also equally, every employee will have the portal access. They can do their self-service functionalities. Or if managers are there, the managers can do their self-service functionalities like that. Our role will be configuring all the modules and migrating